All right, guys. Back with another. We're going to talk a little bit. How can I talk about Floyd and stuff and what he's done with the first, those two red pups that I was talking about without bringing up the future of Gus. So that's him, 11 years old, still playing with a daughter of his that's actually mother was a granddaughter of his. So she is from a grandfather to granddaughter breeding. Okay, this right here, and I'm trying not to get y'all dizzy because I know it's hard with come here, girl. So I got really good. I'm really excited about this girl. She's just real outgoing and just easy, just good. She reminded me of Augustus's mother. She just had the same markings and everything, and it is on that side of it. I'm not talking about, I don't know what she's going to end up. I mean, her personality and stuff I like already, and she's she's turning out to be great. But you don't know. But Gus isn't getting any younger per se, so it's time I need to start getting what I can off of him. I was hoping to I'd like to get a male off of him before he's gone, but we'll see what happens. It's crazy as it is, he just doesn't throw a lot of males. He throws a lot of females. The males he does throw are always good, but and I've kept a few, but I think I always just assume he's gonna throw me a litter of a bunch of males, and I got a lot to pick from, and it's just not the case, But every male he has produced have been, pretty solid stuff, and obviously the females, I love them. I got a whole bunch of them. Like I said, this probably be the last I keep off of them. We'll see. Again, she's tight line bred on them. She's grandfather to a granddaughter. She reminded me a lot of, like I said, Gus's mother, which is a great, just a really good little bitch. And anyway, so I got her just to kind of, tighten up on that line, keep some of his blood around, that I can go back into some of those red dogs, that maybe that red male, if he turns out and she turns out, or we'll see. I let them kind of grow and mature. I try not to pick two pups and expect them how they work. I want them to I want to see how they work, right? What they do, what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. The confidence, the ability, are they I don't know, what are they lagging, what do they need to add and stuff, and that's kind of how I'm picking and evaluating the whole time, and just kind of seeing how they're turning out, and how they're going to end up. But yeah, I'm super excited about this little girl. She's nice. I like her. Definitely see Gus in her. And so here, let's talk about, come here. Hey, Gus. Hey, boy. So you can't mention her without talking about her daddy, right? I mean, 11 years old. I need to get some fat off of him. Winter hay. Yeah, he's wanting a breeder. Gus, stop. Don't do that. I need to get some fat off of him. He put some weight on for the winter. I try to get on him, but I'm going to try to slowly just walk it out of him, cut his feed back just a hair. He doesn't need all that extra weight to carry. And maybe down the road I can get another litter off him. I don't know. You always got to treat every litter like it could be their last on the dog, because, hey, nope. Because it might be. Come on, Gus. Gus, come here. Come here. Good boy, stay here with me. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, 11 years old. He's done just about everything. Let me tell you a story about him real quick. So this is kind of how I got him, right? So I'm friends with from the gentleman. Let me look at those teeth, man. I can't believe he still has all of his teeth. As much, you know, I mean, he's done some stuff in his life. He really has. Anyways, so I'd gotten a male from Tompkins, and Tompkins Rip, okay? And this is funny because this is way before Yellowstone and everything like that. Now I think every dog, you know, out there, or the future for the next 5 years, is going to be called Rip. But this dog is a genuine RIP, you know what I mean? Like, just a bad dude. And I got him, he was probably 7 or 8, I can't remember exactly. I wanted him, you know, I remember seeing him as a pup. I remember picking out Bavmorda from the litter and ended up seeing the litter next to it. Like, there were a couple, 2 pups in the litter. One was liver and one was a white, you know, a little liver white male, and the other was this little red male, and that was Rip, right? Fast forward, you know, 7, 8 years go by. I get a call, hey, if you're interested in them, you know, you can come get them. So I went and got them. Tried to breed them 3 or 4 times, you know, stuck them to a bitch I had off of my Intrepid Tuscaloosa female and Floyd, and just wouldn't take, you know. And but the deal was, when I was doing the breeding, I talked to the gentleman from Dynamite and Kennels, and I said, hey, he called me up and we started talking dogs and stuff, and he said, I got a litter coming up. It's going to be my last pure Dynamite stuff. You might be interested in it. What do you think? So I said, all right. He said, and I was telling him about the litter I had coming up off of Rip, and I said, how about we trade pups? And he doesn't even remember all this yet, because last time I talked to him, I was mentioning it. It was, again, a bunch of back and forth. What it really was, he was really just trying to get the dog into a good hands, right? So anyways, fast forward, 2 months go by, 2.5 months, pups are born. I tell him, man, I'm sorry, it didn't take the litter. And he said, you know what, it's fine. Come get come get this pup. And I said, are you sure? And you got to remember, now this is an old, Ordays line, you know, old school blood. I remember seeing this stuff on Ken's yard. And the truth is, which I don't care, but, you know, they were, from sway back to, fully erect ears, underbites, bow-legged, you name it. You know, they were just all different, you know, old school looking, built, whatever. Well, anyways, I go and pick up this pup, and I'm like, this guy's beautiful. And hey, and a note to y'all, that breeders, you don't want to discourage them too much from breeding. So I'm not trying to be too bad with them, because I might want pups from him again down the road. But you get where I'm going with it. But I don't want him getting too excited with his pup. But anyways, so I ended up picking him up, you know, making the drive over to get him. And just really like him. Anyways, he's proved himself, turned out great, and I couldn't be happier with him. You know, I'm just, I've had him on hogs, I've had him on groundhogs, raccoons, small ones, nothing big, and he's just been a good producer for me. Tough little dog. I feel like I've tested him pretty hard. You know, but again, like I said, he's 11 right now. I mean, look at him. He's acting like a pup. And again, take a little weight off of him and stuff, he'll be fine. But yeah, this is his daughter in the future coming up. We'll see how that goes. But no, I mean, he's just a pretty dog. I could have shown him and got his confirmation championship. I think that's how nice he was. And credit to the breeder, you know, Dynamite, for doing such a heck of a job, you know, producing just pretty dogs that are functional. And I'm happy with them. Hopefully I can get some more pups out of them before he's gone. You know, again, you never promise tomorrow. And if he did leave tomorrow, I got enough really good dogs from him. I think he's put his mark on it. I'm a big believer in that. You know, he's kind of done what he needed to do. But hey, you can never have enough of them. It's the way I see it. You know, I don't know. And again, I don't want to just start circling and getting people sick with the camera, but yeah, these are just crosses really well with the old Intrepid stuff. Crosses good with anything, to be honest with you. And then all his, you know, his litter mates. I don't know. I'm fond. I like this guy. I'm happy with him. I feel like he's the chosen one, if that makes sense, to carry on the bloodline. And that's exactly what he's done, right, bud? Good boy. Yeah. All right. Till next time. Talk to y'all later.